I have an amazing jawline, bro. I must say, it's quite great. Price. So you see in it, the market could make a bearish PPR here. Okay. And when it does that, it sometimes fucks off. So let me show something. Okay, now I'll show it after this macro, and then yeah. So I was saying, right? I've been trading macros strictly. So meaning here at 10 past, I'm gone. So moves like this happen, I don't participate. We broke a low. This candlestick's high is 66,200. This high, 66,200. That high is 66,100. This open is 66,200. So price made a bullish PPR here right off the bat. All right. Let's get this here. So the market went and it did that 635. After doing so, you got yourself a little bit of heat of 0.6 points, but make that more like 0.8 just because of spread. And you got a 3-point move to the upside. All right. So a trade like this, right? As much as it would have been lovely to participate, okay, it's not within the macro. So by me not trading the macro, it literally means, right, all of this here, all that happened, even in this price run and this great move higher, I can play no part. Why is that? Because it's after 10 past. Because the same way how you can get these nice moves here, right? I was looking for buys here because of the volume imbalance, okay? The gap is this entire, it's the whole area. We just closed past the consequent encroachment and ran higher. All right. Now, why not take the trade? Because it's not my model. My model is simply breakers. So I was looking for the market to run back down into this low, into this up close candle within the macro. It did not. Then I saw, okay, well, we've run past these lows, so we could use these two up close candles as breakers as well. Okay. Just checking that there. All right. What happens during the macro, which again stopped here, okay, market comes back down into my PD array, and then we get a lovely move higher, okay, and I end up not taking the trade, okay. So this is not at all frustrating because as much as I want to, like, look, this move happened at 5:20 New York time. Technically, my kill zones are 2 a.m. to 5 a.m., then 8:30 to 11 o'clock. And if really there's nothing throughout the day, then you can always try PM session. Or if you are unable to trade AM, there should be something in PM session. All right. But so these moves happen, and they of course happen without me. All right. But for me to stand here and lose my shit and go batshit crazy and say that I need to get something back from the market would be suicidal because I will blow the account. That's without a doubt. All right. Now the focus must be shifted to here. High, higher, high, lowest down close candle is this one. And the lowest wick has a low of 73,100. This close is 73,100. This close happens at the start of this macro, as well as a bearish change in the state of delivery and so forth, with these two up close candles and us closing past it. So this takes place, all right? And now one might say, but, I still could have taken the trade, right? Which is fair, it is on me for missing it. But then I show something that this one genuinely drove me up the fucking wall. This tab here. One can clearly see So, right, I had this wrong for a bit. This vertical line is meant to be one candlestick to the left. So it's meant to be at 10 to 6, right? 550. If anyone counted these fucking candlesticks, there's the high I'm talking about, right? The down close candle I wanted to see price close past. This other up close, this other down close candle. So we must close past there for me to get a bearish change in the state of delivery. And that's what I'm looking at here. And I said here, this candle has too big a wick to make me want to short. And so I did want to potentially just go short on the grounds of this is the candlestick which has created the breaker. All right. But my issue is the wick. And so everything I'm saying, in my opinion, it's justified. Okay. I go to the next slide. There's a fucking up close. Look at this. This. Oh, wait. Sorry, I thought I was showing a 2 minute. Just this. Son of a bitch. Son of a fucking bitch. And I said, see, there is no down close candle. Meaning, from these candlesticks, what happened was at 49 past 5, that high got cleared. At 50 past, the market opened, say, well, at 10 to 6, the market opened with a volume imbalance, traded down, but eventually ended up closing as a bullish candlestick. What I found funny about this candlestick here was like this massive fucking volume imbalance right here that formed. I mean, how is it like such a massive gap here? So I'm seeing that and I'm like, right, this is strange and it is showing a willingness to go lower because if the market is gapping this strong lower, surely. But what do I say? I say it's not a clean breaker because I need the market to close past this shaded area. When I come back and look at it again, suddenly, oh no, man, the breaker happened. One, two, three, four, five. I don't know. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you see this here. If we had to count the candlesticks, this thing to see if there's a sell model. Nah, there's nothing yet. Oop. Well, it is what it is. Let me get this pointer out. Where do you see this shit here? From this candlestick which exited the breaker here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 candlesticks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How does an entire candlestick cease to exist? So, yeah, that one pissed me off, I must say, because it was so fucking stupid. 5 minute here is about to form a bearish change in the state of delivery here. After trading up into this gap, we're still in a 5 minute bearish breaker here. However, because I'm looking for these entries in the macros, so yeah, I was so pissed off because literally like an entire candlestick. I don't understand, dude. Because I was literally watching this one. Then it just opened way down here. I don't know. That was just That was complete manipulation from this fucking broker dude, or a guy's doing the data feed. That was just, I was, that's all I'll say. So what I'm opting to now, just so that this can never, my analysis and daily bias, time frame, higher time frame, PD arrays and so forth. Oh, wait, what's this close here? I see we've got another gap here. Maybe we could sneak some longs up into there. We've also got this here. Maybe once we get into one of these, we'll come and entertain this daily sell side here. I was hoping this gap was going to provide it, but it just got blown through, in all honesty. I was sharing that fucking tab. And this blue line here is daily relative equal lows. This is a gap and this is a gap, both daily SIBIs, meaning unfilled bearish fair value gaps. So like, yeah, it's, like, no one can ever get upset about missing a trade because the stuff happens, but something like this it's ridiculous. The reason why, right? The only issue with this trade was that the close happens at 5:50, so at the start of the macro. All right. So then the immediate issue becomes like you don't want to see the high end of that breaker get close past, because if that happens, it's likely going to violate, because sometimes the macro opens and it wants to just sweep it, before selling off. But in this case, it gave these exact close, because so this candlestick's low and that close almost exactly the same. It didn't give me that data feed, so I didn't know that even happened. So I'm just seeing up close candles, and then suddenly it drops lower here, all right? And now, although in this move down, this down close now gets used as this bearish mitigation block, but so that's usually like a point to add to your trade. But now here, right, I'm looking forward to at least say close past this inversion gap and then come back and say, or sorry, close past the busy low, then trade back up into it and treat it as an inversion fair value gap and then sell off. It doesn't do that. So within macros now this MT5 shit doesn't want to load. I'm just gonna stick to watching price action on MT5 because fuck, that was absolute horseshit. Also, if I see again, and I'll add it to my notebook here. All right, this book is almost done. There's 1 minute left of this macro. I'm not going to entertain any more of it, unless of course, if this gives a sell model, fuck, that would be so ideal. But I would want to see a close past this low. Don't run too far. Don't run too far. Come on, just it shouldn't go past these lows before giving me an entry. Tempting me here is it like a 5 minute gap down there or something? Ish, this is a sticky one to trade, bro. But it's got to get up into the breaker. At least to reach down into this gap. I mean, like, even if I could just get like, fuck it, bro, just dig up. I want a bit deeper. All right, fuck it. If it closes past this gap high, I'm just gonna eat the loss, bro. It's gonna be like an 80-cent loss, and then it is what it is. Oh my fucking days. don't do this to me. Come on. Please don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Just sell off again, dude. Don't. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Uh, Come on, man. Just sell off, please, man. Like, you haven't violated the fucking breaker, dude. Just sell off, bro. Come on, bro. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yes. Just get there. Just get there. Just sell off a bit, man. Come on. Just it can't be the one breaker that I wanna fucking take and then it doesn't work, bro. Just sell off, you motherfucker. Don't close like a bitch. Don't close like a bitch. Don't close like a bitch. If it violates, if it closes past the breaker high, I have to close the fucking trade, dude. Ah! I'm out. I'm out. I closed a 30-cent loss. It's fine. I don't see this going in my favor. Do you know? Do you want to know why? Because I jumped the gun. That wasn't a breaker. I just saw it now, literally, that this high, the up close, this candlestick is a lot higher than you motherfucker. You motherfucker. It's fine. I'll take a 30-cent loss over something bigger, but why did I think that it was just a lack of? Because I just saw that high and then that high and then a down close candle, and I was like, oh yeah, this is a sell model. Okay, no, my bad. That was not a breaker model. So to just the rules of this model is right. Okay, it's I'd say one of the key. How do I word this? Mm, the best parts, no, not like the best parts. The best breaker trades usually have a fair value gap. All right, so I'd say in the build up, is there a fair value gap? Okay. And then I say here, are there any wicks involved? I'm trying to hide it, but I'm so fucking pissed off. This fucking trade earlier, it made me so angry because how ah. Okay, it's fine. So are there wicks present? All right. Has there been a sweep? So basically, has there been a run on stops? Then it's higher time frame bias, meaning the draw on liquidity. Okay, that's it. Wicks present means regarding the closures. This closure here did not have many wicks. Yes, it had like a bottom wick, but not many wicks. Ha, that's nice to see. Uh, Anywho, um, so then, so that's it. In the build up to forming the breaker, is there a fair value gap? Are there wicks present? Has there been a run on stops? As well as what's the higher time frame bias slash the draw on liquidity? See here in a trade like this, it just shoots. When you get like a 1 minute candle does all, I mean it covers all this fucking range with one. I'm not buying here, dude, because then I feel as though I'm chasing price. But yeah, that's this shit was fucking annoying, dude. Okay, so let me end this stream here. Let me mm, I'll come back in the next macro. Then a possibility that I was also looking to was about the 2 minute time frame. And for example, this morning during the morning session, I mean, shit, you can see how there was a lot of consolidation this morning. But for example, this model here, Step Index loves these lows, dude, where it just, you know, relative equal lows, it runs one, it doesn't take these lows, then it just gets there and it drills higher. So within the macro this morning, there was this breaker, which once again, because I'm looking for a close past the wick, when it returned, it was 10 past. And I didn't want to be taking trades outside of the macro. Came back down, respected the mean threshold perfectly, and from 56, we got a high of 74. So it was a very, very big trade. 18 points missed out on. Smallest position on I could have made with holding to a decent place, even 10, say like $10 increased the account balance. But I didn't. And due to how this had appeared in such a calm manner this morning, and there was a 4 hour draw on liquidity in terms of, um, you know, this high here. Yeah, a bearish breaker set up on the 2 minute. Sorry, buying long on the 1 minute earlier here. It didn't seem like such a bad choice. Then you see that this a bullish breaker here on the 2 minute worked well, but it worked after 2 o'clock. You can just see here, just pulling up slowly. Nice stop run here, and it just fucked off. But there is never any room for doubt or fear of a lack of success. Push, push, we must. Push, push, we must. Right. As crazy as it sounds, and as many moves as I keep on missing. Yeah, wait, I have to log this loss, although there was no model there. This is the most shameful part when you have to go and log an extremely stupid fucking losing trade. It is must somewhere there. I thought I saw a breaker. Stupid of me. Then lost. Sorry, this is must the macro 16 out of 1,000. 16. I want to do 1,000 macros in must see. Because technically, I've now almost done, well, not technically, I've done 1.6%. So even if I'd lost these 16 trades in a row, I'm trying to do this out of 1,000 to then see, yeah. The goal is I just want to have at least like 500 wins, bro. That would be nice. So if I go to yesterday and let's just say I was trading from 1 o'clock. If I did that 1 to 3 o'clock and I'm here on like the 1 minute, right? See how there was this perfect sweep yesterday and it pulled higher. I was watching this yesterday, and after this sweep here, I was now seeing this as the breaker because it's the highest, you know, closure or the highest wick. Extend that out, and you find that at 142, which was not in the macro, it was finally revisited, and there was quite a substantial price run that resulted from it. Then you can see here as well just how it just pulled lower. No real entry models. That's not my entry criteria there. So the only way that I would have made money yesterday was from going long here during pre-market and then riding this wave higher here. But my issue was that with that, my stop would have to be around 3.3, which is way too big for the account, as well as there. Because step index, the lowest contract size and so forth, you can only survive with what do you call it? You can only survive. I mean, like with this account now, it's on $5.50. If I take two more losses, I can basically just consider it done, and fucking challenge failed, and then I'm fucked. I'm like, yeah. But only thing that's keeping me faithful, and it's giving me a hope of why it's fine to miss. Although here, because of the model is, for example, here, I why did I zoom out so much? Zoom in. This low, 84,100. The close was 84,100. There was a beautiful sell model. That's all I want, and it happened within a macro. Okay. So, although I miss these and so forth, it's fine because I'm looking for something specific. For example, here, when you run past these lows down here, the highest up close candle I guess it's between these two, so it doesn't matter. But we'll use the one with like the bigger body. It supports longs here, supports them here again, outside of the macro. So from here, from right, so that's the macro there. So it's fine to now stare at it and look, but nothing gets formed here. This breaker low because of that high and that high there, it doesn't get traded to. We form a swing point before going back, so there's no sells to take from this here. This whole price run here, these two up close candles, these become breakers. When is this happening here? Post 9:30, and it offers great longs. So that now leads me to believe that okay, well, only looking for macros on the 1 minute could be, you know, I could be selling myself short because maybe during downtimes, for example, like say at 6, like here when it worked here, this is 4 o'clock here, right? The previous real power hour prior to that was now 3 a.m. because that's now London open, and you can see how the speed it carries through. So if one is just willing to sit here, because I believe that a 2 minute here does give a kind of the best of both worlds experience. That's like that's a fair. Because I mean, look here, right? 18th of June at 9:30, post 9:30. Let's just say I watched it here from like 9:30. The buy model got printed, even getting long right there, right? And knowing cool, dude, this fucker runs and blows your stop loss, right? You're losing $3, but it carried, dude. It carried $8, $10 movement, draw down, pushed higher, and it just pushed and pushed and pushed. Yeah, no breaker because no lows were swept, but that breaker gets used here again outside of the macro. So like, look, moves are gonna happen outside of the macro all the time, and all these terrible things are gonna keep on happening to me as life goes on. But say if I went to 9:30 yesterday, right? Let's go to the 18th. I obviously not yesterday because that's the one I just showed. I mean the 17th. Just watching it from that 9:30 period, what happens? Okay, all right, all right. Why are we not? Because we swept these lows, right? Highest up close candle. But again, let's just say I got in for the sake of being eager, and I got stopped out. It's $1.30. It is what it is. Market sold off lovely. Then we make two bullish BPRs here. Now this here happens within a macro. Boom. Had one, like I've held this trade. I mean, shit, dude. You can just see here. That's 30 something points. Would I do this in a million years? Nah, I don't think so. Then the previous day from 9:30, see, like it market opens here, all right, runs higher, runs, and it just catapults lower, just shoots lower. Small up, just dumps. Comes back here, just dumps as well. Now maybe that it would have been something here on the 1 minute. I can't say. If we go back one more day again, just 9:30. Right, it was Sunday. Right, so it opens. It didn't go higher. We dump lower. Reconfirm this bearish change in the state of delivery. Dump again. We make this bearish inversion favor early gap. No breakers in or nothing yet, but that close there forms this now. Becomes a breaker. So what am I trying to get at? My best trades, I think, looking for every single macro. It's not the best thing to do. Just in, I mean, even if you just think of like time and had I just fucking held this bitch, I could have made my $2. But the same way what is this now? I'm just moving some stuff there. The same way that I'm showing how, like, post 9:30, there's always some sort of move here. Is if I went back to just here at 1 o'clock, right, starting to trade from one, right, we dump, create these exact lows here, right, we push higher. You're ignoring this run up because you know what's lying here. Takes this, forms what? A breaker model here, buys, you're done. You were there from one, your pre-market shit. What are you waiting for again? That 8:30 to 11, or that 9:30 to 11, either or. Coming again here at 8:30, you see this run up. Also, well, I guess we're talking about 9:30, so you know, like I'm saying, I can just stick to 1 to 3 a.m. That's it. I watch those macros. I'm here for that. Then I come 9:30. Do that to 11 o'clock. I'm done. Now I would be now so look. I've now already committed to this whole macro thing. So if I now ignore this next macro, all right, cool. You know what? I'll still come and do the next macro, but then from 9:30 until 11, then I will sit down for one full-on trading session. I am not fucking giving up. I'm off beat. Too fucked up. High is 447,500. Your low is 447,500. Okay, I guess I'm too demanding. Well, I guess that is a bullish breaker model, but I don't have $1.40 to risk for it, so me not participate, man. I cannot participate in this trade. If I could have, I would have, but I cannot because I'm broke. What they say with trading of like you need money to or like you just need capital and shit like that. They're 100% right. You do need capital. But yeah, no, I would not take this. Anyways, let me cancel this live stream. Um, yeah, lads, just a bit gutted, eh? Just a bit gutted. It shocks. Uh, I used to start trading here from 2 all the time, and I would sit through this, and then at 5 or like 4:30, really, I'm done trading. And then as soon as I'm done, and I'm like, I know, fuck this, the market's just gonna keep on ranging, and then all of these moves happen, and I'd be so pissed. Just why, yeah, I didn't take this joint, yeah, I didn't take the joint. The issue is, like I said, well, it's not showing. Is it even gonna show that daily sell side? No, I don't think so. Oh yeah, I removed all the drawings. But fuck, dude, pound USD was amazing today. I was looking at it this morning, just like to see all of the moves, and I mean, just like this, the fucking buys to run the stop out, dumped, shot way above, only made the breaker with this candlestick here. So stops would have been way down here, and then he just fucking shot up right here on top. It formed a breaker sell model here. It allowed like for, let's see how many, like a 15-point sell off, bought up again, came back down, shot up. Just lovely stuff overall. Closed down here. I mean, dude, like, it was just amazing. Fuck, this is actually a breaker here, hey? On this hourly time frame that the market just dipped into now. Huh. So dipped into a breaker. This one here doesn't get, I mean, we close past the bodies and stay within it, so that, I mean, that's a start, but surely no one would blame me if I just wanted to short this thing now. I know who would. I would, because it is not your model and you've not been watching Pound USD. Right. I'll stick to my rules. I'll figure this whole macro shit out with step index. Look, I'm in it now. If I miss a macro after doing 16 ones for no fucking reason and losing $2.50, I mean, I'm wasting my own damn time then. But yeah, no, I'm sticking to the macro, but I will watch price around 9:30. So yeah.